Hello everybody, Backyard Bullion here, and not just Backyard Bullion, we've got Cobra Stacker.
Hey.
And we have Christian from Chards, and we're down in London, and we're talking all things bullion, all things the world of bullion, and of course we've got some 2026 lovely coins to look at as well. So without further ado, I think we'll just jump into our little precious metal ramble between three legends in the YouTube community spirit. So, how's it going? Christian, first of all, with the world of bullion.
It's very, very busy at the minute at Chards, especially. We've seen a huge increase of customers over the last sort of 3 or 4 months with current precious metal prices, and just in general, it's been a very busy time. I think for all bullion dealers, and even your sort of standalone dealers have seen a real increase in sort of precious metal investors.
Yeah, for sure.
It's gone through the roof, as you both know. And to be honest with you, there was a bit of a period where we were struggling with the amount of orders. We're slowly getting our head back above water now, but as soon as we start seeing the water line drop a little bit, something else happens, and then we get an influx of orders. So we are working as a company to improve our processes and get back to people as soon as possible. But it has definitely been a very eye-opening few months.
I could imagine. And Cobra, you well?
I'm good, brother. I'm very good.
Have you lived down your shame of interrupting me mid-filming yesterday?
Well, I actually saw the video, and then I saw a couple of comments which made me giggle.
Yeah.
And I was going to comment on them myself as well. Yeah. But I didn't quite get to do it.
No, you're
so I will
a bit
do
busy.
that.
No, it's okay. But don't worry, I won't hold a grudge. People had it quite good fun with the comments, I think. But it is what it is. But business good with you?
Very good.
How are the auctions?
Yeah, I really can't moan. It's been, and this is something I'm hoping we'll talk about, it's been very hard with the volatility of gold and silver to keep up with it and to adjust. Because I'm only a small person doing it, prices are going up and down. I'm buying maybe at a high price and then it drops.
Yeah.
And so dealing with that's been hard.
Yeah, for sure.
But it's been absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many inquiries coming in from my side just for everything bullion related, like not just people wanting to buy, but people like asking what they should buy and where they should buy it from. And like nearly every day I get multiple emails of people asking for advice, and not a financial advisor, so I can't really say other than just go and watch some of my videos, and if you want to get involved, then there are some great dealers like Chards here in London. So it's always good to come into London and see some really cool things. So with all the 2026 releases, Christian, go on and give us your pick of your favourite, because we've had quite a lot recently.
So my genuine personal answer, the favourite of what we've got here is probably the 2-ounce Queen's Lion. I think the finish on that for a bullion coin is very, very nice and very well struck, and I like the fact with it being a 2-ounce, it's quite a chunky coin. Quite a nice pocket piece, I would say, for silver stackers. And then obviously we've got the 10-ounce, which is just an incredible coin, realistically. Obviously, we can't ignore the 2026 gold bullion sovereigns.
No, we can't.
But I know that a lot of people have certain opinions on those with the design changes. But yeah, I think out of this lot, bullion-wise, the Queen's Lion, and I am a secret fan of the silver sovereign. But don't tell Lawrence.
I'm with Lawrence on this.
I'm actually not. I like it.
All right, well, Lawrence isn't here in the room, but we'll take it as a happy 2-2 split on opinion there. Maybe we'll talk about the Silver Sovereign another time. Listen, I get that there's a commercialised nature of the bullion industry and the Royal Mint, and gold is so expensive right now that perhaps there are a lot of collectors that are priced out of the market. So I get it.
I think like you said there, with the collectors being priced out of the market, there's a lot of silver stackers that do buy the bullion but want to invest in it, purchase the collector's items as well. And I think that having a silver sovereign has been spoken about by so many mints for so many years, and then the Royal Mint finally did it, and the historical side of it being gold is probably annoyed a lot of people. I'm
gonna go with the Lawrence argument here, that a sovereign by definition is gold, not silver. So it's not a silver sovereign; it's a silver coin that looks like a sovereign.
Well, for me, I had to look at it as 2025 or 2024. They released the first one, correct? Oh no, 2025.
It was last year. Yeah.
Right. So they've brought out something new. And I didn't know whether they were going to release it for another year or whether that was a one-off. And that was the big question. Because if it was a one-off, definitely worth getting it and holding on to it. One.
Yeah.
Now it's going to be yearly. I have bought the next one.
Oh, okay. I mean,
but I like it. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at it. I like this.
What
I think it's
I'm going to say,
gorgeous.
okay, what I'll say is, what you say there is absolutely right. If you like something, there is no harm in buying it.
Yeah.
I think if you go and buy 500 of these thinking that they're the world's best coin that you're going to make a lot of money on,
Yes.
that's a very different question that I think people might need to have some good hard thinking about. But I've always said in life that if you like something, if you get enjoyment out of something and you have pride of ownership of something, then by the act of buying it, you're going to make your life a little bit happier and a little bit more fun, which is like the whole premise of collectibles.
I absolutely agree with you. It's not an investment piece. It's very highly priced for silver, for 8 grams of silver.
Yeah.
But I think it's beautiful. It shows the sovereign design beautifully on the silver. So yeah, if you like it and you just want to grab one, grab it. Do you know what I mean? No harm. It's not excruciatingly painful to the pocket.
And if it was a £10,000 coin and everyone did it, then that's a different thing.
Yeah.
But like you say, it is an affordable curiosity for some people, and if they like it, then that's fine.
I think as well with the silver sovereign, it's the mintage is what, 20,000 per coin, so it almost isn't limited edition. It's
quite
20,000. It's quite a lot to be minted. So there's plenty of them going round. Really.
And it is technically proof, isn't it? Yeah, so it's not a bullion.
Proof, yeah.
So if they made a bullion sovereign, that might be something that I could get on board with, because you've got now these 10th ounce silver Britannias, quarter ounce silver Britannias that come out from the Royal Mint every year, and those are very popular. And I welch at the price sometimes and look at them and go, would I really want to spend £120 on 19 10th ounce, silver coins? Probably not, but people buy them.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna stand corrected on that they're a good product. So if that kind of product came out in bullion, I would be on board with it.
Yeah. I mean, you're right. The 10th silver Britannias sell very well in the auctions. They fly out, absolutely fly out. I can't hold on to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, as I say, as a one-off little collectible, one a year, it's not going to break the bank. If you like them, by all means, go for it. But as we said, it's not investment silver on that one.
No.
I mean, we'll get to that one soon.
Yeah.
We'll get to that one soon, backyard. That's the exciting.
Oh, this is the thing. This is the one. Okay. No. All right. Sorry. Okay.
We'll get to that secret coin in a bit.
That's sorry. Well,
don't worry. I saw your face light up when you realised what that
anyone
was.
shrewd-eyed will know, but we'll get to that another time.
Let me ask you one thing, both of you.
Yes.
Right. So, the Tudor beasts. Okay, I started collecting all of them. The silver 2 ounce, the 10 ounce. And the gold 1 ounce.
Okay.
And I want to ask you first, how do you think they compare to the Queen's Beast?
Bullion or proof?
Bullion.
Bullion. I prefer the bullion to the proof of the Tudor beasts.
Really?
Yeah.
Over the Queen's Beast?
That's
That's what I'm talking about, comparing the Tudor Beast to the Queen's Beast.
If we had... Right, okay, so I prefer the bullion Tudor beasts to the proof Queen's beasts.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
I prefer the bullion Queen's beasts because they're just so amazing to get close and look at.
Yeah.
Touch, see, feel, enjoy. But the proof, they're just too clean, the proofs, I find.
They've got a very blank background.
They have.
They
have. And I just...
background.
in my opinion, and I still think this, I think the Tudor beasts are a sleeping giant series. I think in time they will be quite well received when it's all finished.
So?
As an eclectic design with the mixed monarchs between them, I think they will be seen as quite good.
That's a very good point.
Because it'll be the first and only coin series that has the mixed monarchs on.
Well, thanks for saying that now that I've sold the 1 ounces that I had. I had 6 of them, 5 of them or 6 of them. And the price, obviously, of gold was going so high that I was like, by the time we get to the last coin, we could be paying 4.5 grand.
For the proofs you would, yeah.
No.
Or even the
for
bullions,
the
I suppose,
Yeah, it does carry a bit more of a premium with it being... It is a bullion coin, but we'd class it here at Shards as a collectible bullion.
Yeah.
You know, we probably wouldn't put that in front of a brand new investor and say that's the best thing to buy, because there is an added premium to that coin because of the design, because it's a little bit different. If you are a new investor, we would probably recommend Britannias, silver Britannias, gold Britannias, and that sort of thing. This is more of a specialist item. This is more for a stacker, I would say, they're wanting to invest, but also they're wanting a little bit of a different design every time.
Bit of variety.
So I'd say this is by far my favourite design of recent times, the Queen's Lion, which is why I've picked it today. But I think with the Queen's Beasts, I'd probably disagree with the fact that I like the proof versions, but the bullion are equally as collectible as the proof, in my opinion.
And BYB knows this. My whole journey, I mean, I started with a few other little bits and pieces, but my real big journey of collecting was with the Queen's Beasts. I absolutely love them. Yeah. And I was a bit disappointed with these. I do like these. I do like these as a second generation set, you know, Queen's Beast first, then the Tudor Beast. But for me, I love the Queen's Beast. Yeah. And so these just aren't quite there for me. But they're lovely. They are lovely.
Like you say, it was the Queen's Beasts that came first, wasn't it? I remember you coming to the Blackpool office and we showed you the 1 kilo
gold.
Oh, regretty spaghetti. You should have bought it.
Oh my God, I should have.
If you'd have purchased it at that price when we were showing it.
Don't tell him. Don't tell him.
No,
go on, tell him.
Yeah, tell me.
I want to say it was about 65,000.
You're absolutely right. That's what I was offered it
We've
at.
recently bought one in for near £100,000.
The thing is, I wanted it, and I was very close. I really was very close to moving money around to get it. Yeah. But here was my thought on it. It's such a large amount of money to put into one piece, and I'm not taking from money I could afford to do it with. Right, I would have been moving money around from places I shouldn't have been to get it. And therefore, logic had to come in.
You went head before heart.
I had to.
Yeah, you do have to sometimes.
Yeah, but I would have loved that piece.
I have a standing invitation from a collector in America who lives in New Hampshire, who's bought the 1 kilo proof Queen's Beast coins. All along the way, all 10 of the bullion, all 10 of the regulars, plus the kilo proof Queen's Beast completer in gold. And there were only, I think, about 10 of each made. And I remember him very well because he messaged me, but he said, big fan of the channel, just taking delivery of one of them, I can't remember which one it was, and he sent me a photo. There was a big scratch on it. And he said, what do you think I should do? Should I ask for a replacement? And I said, well, at the time he was paying 60 grand for a coin. I said, well, I think maybe you should at least ask the question. They did, and he's now got that full set and collection.
Wow. But I mean, that's immense.
The thing with that collection is he would have paid quite a high premium with it being a collector's item, but now that collector's item is actually, even with the intrinsic, because of the change.
Even he's in profit in the intrinsic. He rationalised it to me, and I love this. And it's a different world, completely different world. Obviously, he's very successful in life, but he said a lot of his peers that he works with, I won't out him too much, but he works in a high-flying role. A lot of his peers buy fast cars and boats and yachts and things like that, and they lose the value almost instantly. He drives a clapped-out old Volvo with 300,000 miles on the clock, and this is his fast car. This is his Ferrari sat in the basement that only he can enjoy, but it's appreciating. And that's one thing that I think is amazing about coins and gold.
But I think you'll both agree that even when I started, probably yourself as well, my spending habits were terrible. And then when I got into this, it changed the way I played with money. Instead of, I bought fast cars, I've had really nice cars and motorbikes and all that, I now don't worry about that. And I'm investing it in this sort of stuff. And so I'm making my money more secure and more stable in something, rather than, as you say, a depreciating asset.
There's a very good phrase that I live by, which is, if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at will change. And that, I think, is incredibly true for gold and silver investing. Like, you suddenly realise that you're just nonchalantly holding here like 3.5 grand, and like that's real. That's just not money on a screen in your bank account or on stocks and shares. That's something real. Like, we're in Hatton Garden right now. We could walk down the road and we could get money out for that. And that's just so precious.
Absolutely. Talking about being in Hatton Garden.
Yes.
I wanted to ask you. You guys moved down here, what, a year ago?
Just over a year ago, we opened this Hatton Garden location,
Right, so your main office, or your main building, is in Blackpool.
Correct.
Which obviously, for people like us, or people like me especially, being a London-based or Kent-based guy, was very hard to get to if we wanted to come and see you. So having this Hatton Garden base here now, how have you found that for the company?
It's been a very positive change. We've obviously got new people, new faces that the customers are meeting. It's nice to have a base down here because, like you say yourself, you're able to get here a little bit easier. You know, central London is obviously the hub for this sort of thing. So it's been a really positive change for Chards. Like you say, Blackpool is our home, that's our base, but this is our secondary location, and you can do the majority of things that you can do in Blackpool, you can do here in Hatton Garden now. So a lot of customers were based online prior to us opening the Hatton Garden office, and now we have seen more people popping in and obviously booking an appointment first and coming down and seeing us and putting faces to the names that they've spoken to on the phone. And it just gives people that option to come and actually see it physically, take ownership of the coin in person rather than waiting for a delivery man to turn up at your door. And yeah, it's been a really positive change, and I think as a company
that's great to hear.
It's all very positive.
Because we've got a very different culture here in the UK compared with the US. So I have a lot of US viewership on the channel, and a lot of people will be like, oh, there's nothing special. You're going into a coin shop and you're seeing a bullion dealer. But actually in the UK it's pretty special, because there are just not very many coin shops, and any coin shops that you do tend to find in big cities, with no disrespect to those kind of shops, they tend to be quite expensive, and they're just there to sell to Joe Public rather than be a bullion dealer. So it's a much different culture here. So it's really quite refreshing to have one of the biggest, best dealers in the country just be so open and have people in.
Yeah, and I think it's great for us down in the southeast, because we have nothing around here really. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's Hatton Garden obviously, but they're jewellers, they're diamond dealers.
There's few and far between
as
fair bullion dealers in like I say, and that's no disrespect to those businesses, because they're operating just a completely different business model, and that's what they do. But it is great to have this down here, and I know for me, as I get through into my middle age, I'm sorry to anyone in the room who's maybe not in their middle age, but anyway.
So you think I'm old now?
Well, what was it that commenter said? Your immaculate beard, but it is white. So, the point though is that for me, now that gold and silver have gone to a certain price point, it's so much less easy to just suddenly need to liquidate. And if something happened in life with me, I know that Mrs. Backyard Bullion and my family will have a much easier time with the accessibility of something like this, where on a planned visit they can come in and they can look at things, or if I needed to, and it doesn't have to be me being hit by a bus, but that added flexibility is just so nice to have.
And the other thing is, you'll actually buy bullion here, so people can come, and if they've got a load of gold, because posting gold from our side is not an easy thing to do. No. Even 1 ounce now goes out of the special delivery limit, so they could literally walk in here with their gold. Would you be able to test it and do everything immediately? Yeah,
so that's a service we offer. We don't, if you are selling your gold to us or wanting a price, we'll use the night on test as you can see here. This is something that Lawrence does rave about on our YouTube channel. We've got one here and two at the Blackpool office. These are around £20,000 each. Yeah. Okay. So we do test the gold. We make sure that everything is as it should be before we make an offer. We'll always, if it's dated sovereigns, we'll always get a numismatist to look at that, which can prolong the process a little bit, but it's always best to go through that process so we can give you the right price for the coin, and you're not getting ripped off, basically. That's one thing that we make sure to with customers, is that we offer you the value of what it's actually worth. Yeah. And just going back to what you said before about having a physical place to come to, and that's been Lawrence's thing from the start, is bricks and mortar, having a place that you can come and easily liquidate your gold or silver if you need to, and obviously the other way, if you need to easily buy some gold and silver and you don't want to get it in the post, that's something that we really do pride ourselves on. But yeah, you can buy and sell here at the Hatton Garden office.
And can I ask, at the current time and the current market where spot price is, what on generic silver and gold are you offering as a buyback?
Okay, so for your Britannia silvers, you're looking at, I think it's around 106%, maybe a little bit more at the minute.
Okay, so we're over 100%.
Yeah, I think we are offering over the intrinsic on the silver Britannias. In terms of gold sovereigns, I think we're offering, 100%. That can vary depending. They do daily price checks and daily competitor checks as well. And I know gold Britannias, it's currently 100% for your gold Britannias as well. So
that's very good. Okay, we have been rambling for a good near 20 minutes now, so we're going to take a quick pause, and we're going to have a part 2 of this little ramble with Chards and Cobra Stacker. So make sure you subscribe if you're not. We'll drop that video in a couple of days. It's going to be really fun to hear the second part of it. I know, because I'm filming this outro after we filmed the whole 40-minute conversation. So it's going to be a good one. We'll see you down on that next video. As always, make sure you like, share, comment and subscribe for more.